What is up, guys? It's Mel and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, so finally got a boom arm for my new microphone because when it was just sitting on my desk, there was no audio getting picked up. And, when I was doing my reactions and stuff, it was just the video was louder than my audio. So, and my audio is up full, my microphone. Anyway, so we are going to be reacting to a Minecraft movie. This is the teaser trailer, and I haven't even seen it yet. I just jumped straight to the comments because, um, well, you know what people are like. Video game movie adaptations don't exactly do well in the mainstream. Um, Although I'm just going to come out and say it, I love the Resident Evil movies with Mila Jovovich. I think she did a terrific job. I do want to talk about it in my podcast. The reason why I do love it, I'm just going to say I'm glad that it's different from the actual games, but I'm glad that they've trickled in little moments like Jill Valentine and Nemesis and things like that, the Lickers. But I know a lot of people don't like them, and I'm the same person that likes the '90s Super Mario Brothers movie. But I digress. I don't know what to expect from this, although I did find out Jason Momoa and Jack Black are in it. I recently watched the Borderlands movie and I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I've got nothing to compare it to because I haven't played the games. I booted up Borderlands 1 yesterday and tried to play the intro. I'm trying to figure what it's called, the training mission or whatever it is. But I didn't really like it that much. Claptrap was doing my head in. It was a pain in the arse in the movie as well. But I did like the movie. I thought Kate Blanchett did a terrific job and with what she was given. But again, I've not played the games, so I'm not one of these Uber fans that understands the material. So yeah, I'm trying to think of other video game movie adaptations that have come out recently. I can't think of any. I mean, I know that Sonic the Hedgehog Part 3 is coming out in December. I did watch the trailer with my partner Mark, and I love it. The fact that they got Keanu Reeves to voice Shadow is a huge deal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to happen. If it doesn't say Chaos Control though, I'm going to be pissed. I just finished Sonic Adventure 2 Battle last night. Except my partner Mark is the one who beat the final boss for me because I was getting really angry and annoyed. So he defeated BioLizard for me because it's been a lot of years since I played the game. But I decided to boot up Sonic Adventure DX last night afterwards, so I've been playing that as well. And it's a lot of fun, big nostalgia kick. Anywho, so if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mel. I'm a variety streamer and reactor on Twitch as well as right here on YouTube. Consider subscribing, it's completely free and you can unsubscribe at any time. And without further ado, let's jump into the reaction.
What the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Okay. That was a Minecraft movie. That was the teaser trailer, and I don't know what to make of it. I would have preferred it being animated. I don't know why they went down the live action route for something like Minecraft. I mean, I get the appeal, but studios these days, they're pumping out film after film, and they don't really care about the material. We've seen it before. I know a lot of people had something to say in regards to Rings of Power, how they steered away from the material. I've not seen the ending of Rings of Power, so I can't start season 2 until I do it. Obviously, Game of Thrones is the most infamous for steering away from the material, as well as the Witcher TV series. I've still to see season 2 and 3 of The Witcher. But, in terms of this, I don't really know what to make of it. It's definitely, I mean, it's for kids, first of all. I know a lot of adults play Minecraft, because that's how it started out. Myself included, I play it on and off. I have since for years. It's not really some. Hello.
Hello. I was just going to throw in my 2 cents. Someone who's never played Minecraft and haven't watched it there as well. It's fine. It looks like it'll be fun for kids. The animation isn't too bad either. It's only a teaser trailer as well, so it's a bit early to say anything. Personally, I think it's going to be a case of, if you're a big fan of the games, I don't know if you're going to enjoy it or not, because you're always going to have those expectations going into it. If you've never played the games or don't have high expectations, you might be able to separate it from the original games and just kind of see it for you'll be able to see it for the fun that it is and not take it too seriously. And I think that's the best advice I can give you about really anything, is just separate the two and just kind of try and see it in its own basis, which is it a fun movie on its own right? And it looks like it'll be fun. It'll certainly be fun for kids.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
That's Mark, by the way, my partner. Oh yeah, we've started to do the podcast episode. Mark and I are going to be doing a podcast episode talking about the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Once I've got my notes written down, because I keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, if you want to hear more from Mark, let me know. It does have some good opinions, when it comes to video games and sci-fi and things like that. He's a big movie buff, so yeah, let me know in the comments. So yeah, in terms of, my opinion on it, it does look weird, but again, it's going to be a movie for it's definitely going to be more of an appeal to children than adults. Obviously the adults are the ones who are going to be the loudest when this comes out. It's the same with Beetlejuice. I know that a lot of critics have basically slammed the film for Beetlejuice 2. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I grew up watching that movie, so it's definitely still on my radar. Alien Romulus was phenomenal. And I'm trying to think of what other movies we've watched. The new Exorcist movie, things like that. Exorcist the Believer, I did enjoy those movies. In terms of, video game adaptations, they're a dime a dozen when it comes to success. I definitely think this will find its success again among children and teens, especially ones who haven't played the games, because there's now multiple Minecraft games out there. And I mean, I definitely think it will find its place among the fans of the game as well, the hardcore fans of the game, such as the adults and things like that. But yeah, I don't know about Jason Momoa and Jack Black though in it. That's just my opinion. I mean, I thought Jack Black did a good job with Claptrap in Borderlands, although he was a giant pain in the ass. But
okay,
yeah.
In fairness, Jack Black, pretty much all the kind of big family films has Jack Black in it, and I've done successfully. Even video game adaptations, Super Mario Bros. Being the biggest one, and Kung Fu Panda. Plus,
Who was in Mario?
He was Bowser.
Oh, so he was.
So he is kind of comedy gold when it comes to entertaining kids. He's been doing it for the better part of 10, 15 years. Starting off with School of Rock and that. Hell, he was in the third Neverending Story, so he knows how to entertain kids. Yes, he was in the third Neverending Story. Jason Momoa is kind of the equivalent of a comedy rock. So I think he's a good choice as well. The only other person I knew was the adult actress. I've seen her in Orange is the New Black, plus Peacemaker. She's quite a good actress as well, so I think they've got a pretty strong main cast. I didn't recognise any of the kid actors, so I can't say anything about them. But it's a kid's film, or a family film, so I reckon they'll be fine as well. You know, I don't have any criticisms to put towards the film at the moment. Like I said, it's just a teaser trailer. It doesn't really tell you much. It sets somewhat of an expectation. Once we see a bigger trailer, we might get a better idea as to the overall story of the film or what they're trying to achieve. But at the moment, it just looks like it's going to be fun. It's going to be a comedy, and it's going to be humorous fun for people who like Minecraft. And if you're not a big fan of Minecraft, I still think it'll be a good family film to take your kids to, because you've got Jack Black and Jason Momoa, who I quite like as an actor. So that's all I can really say about in defense of Jack Black. Like, I know he can be a bit of an acquired taste, but he is quite successful when it comes to family films. So,
I mean, I love Jack Black, but it's certain roles that he just doesn't fit in. You know, it comes off as the same act all the time. You know, where he's going, you know, and you know.
No, I understand that.
And I mean, they're making him Steve. I think that this would have been good as an animated movie, just because not every video game adaptation has to be live action.
True. It's
Well,
just...
have Jason Momoa and Jack Black do voices for the animated characters rather than live action.
Like I said, it depends on what they're trying to achieve. By this, it looks like they're doing a sort of Jumanji-esque family film, where real life people are in the Minecraft world. I think it's kind of funny that Steve, I'm guessing, is the main character from the Minecraft games, is a like 40, 50-year-old dude who's fat and like got a beard and that. So clearly it's set sometime after what I would say is the original, like sort of the original game. It seems like someone who's been lost in Minecraft world for however many years. So I reckon there's going to be a lot of humor and comedy about that.
I mean, I've read the comments as well before I did the reaction. It's the way the characters are designed as well. Like, it comes off as Sonic with a human face sort of deal. And I did notice that with, like, you know, the pig or the sheep sort of thing. It's a little unnerving, and I would have liked if they were more animated as opposed to the way they look. You know, because everything looks fuzzy. I don't know what it is. It's just, it kind of comes off as Sonic with a human face. If you know, you know.
I personally didn't think it was that bad. I felt the reason why it might have looked off to people was because
They're
you were
supposed
looking
to
at a
be
game.
cubes.
Yeah, exactly. They were supposed to be cubic,
okay.
and whilst they were cubic in shape, they weren't sort of pixelated in the styling. So like it was a bit more updated looking. So it's why people might be looking at it and feel, well, that's a bit weird. But I personally wasn't freaked out looking at it the same way I was with Human Sonic from the first trailer that dropped. So I think it's one of those things where at the moment it hasn't done anything egregious for me to be like, whoa, this is not going to be a good film. I just think at the moment it's set a basic expectation. If you're a fan of Minecraft, it might either pump you up for it or it might cause you to be worried. But certainly once the full trailer gets dropped, you'll have a better idea kind of if there's a reason to get hyped for it. My only experience to that I can say was with Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine. I wasn't very hyped up about the teaser trailer. I felt it looked fine. I felt like at the time, the Wolverine reveal at the end of the teaser was like, oh, okay, like they're basically doing like a sort of cable hype up sort of thing. I was like, okay, fine, fair enough. It was the trailer reveal after that hyped me up for the film and was like, wow, this looks like it's going to be fun. It's going to be like good. It just really caught my attention. So I think teasers only kind of giving you an idea that something's coming. It's to kind of give you an idea that it's being worked on. Once we see a trailer, you can sort of give a better judgment on what to expect. It's going to set, like, clearly lay out expectations for the film, or at the very least start trying to set some kind of expectations, in which case you're more, I feel like any kind of opinion as to how you would feel about the film is more relevant then, because that's the studio's chance to establish your expectations before you go into the film. It's meant to drive up hype, and if they've done a poor job of that, then that's an issue. And I think it's more fair to give critical response to a trailer. Teasers, I would say it's the sort of same thing, but because of how short it is, I think I give it a bit more leniency. But that's just me personally. I think that teaser trailers are only just meant to drum up the idea of this is being worked on right now, and this is a little teaser for you to like kind of see what we're working on. I don't think that on its own is, because of how much time is between a teaser and the release, is not really a hype train. They're not, you can't be expected to hold on to that hype for 6 months to a year. Certainly with trailers that are usually being dropped before the release of a film, we're talking whether it be a couple of months or even in the weeks following up where you get the final trailers. That's when the hype train is meant to be jumped on, where it's meant to be establishing your expectations going into the film. So what I think is, at the moment, any kind of criticism is a bit premature in terms of critical expectations, but you're totally entitled to have concerns. At this moment, if you think that there's things in the teaser that give you pause or concerns, but I would be careful trying to make anything concrete until we see something more substantiated with a trailer being dropped.
Vote Mark for president.
Thanks,
It does have good opinions. So yeah.
Cool. I will leave you back to this. I just wanted to join in.
Thank you.
No worries.
I'm glad you did.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so that was Mark. He does have a YouTube channel. He hasn't uploaded in a long time, but he does have some good content. He has a very in-depth review of Final Fantasy IX, so I will leave a link to his channel in the comments below, or the description, so you guys can check it out. It is worth, he's a very good commentator, so yes, go check out his channel. But yeah, like I said, for me, yeah, it's out April 4th next year, so it's near Easter time, which I'm guessing is the appeal for it. Warner Brothers, I am a little bit skeptical of, just because of their success around video games lately. Obviously, you've got games like Hogwarts Legacy, which was huge, but then you've got the live service treatments and all of that stuff. In terms of Minecraft, it's a really interesting choice to choose Warner Brothers for it. I just hope that when a full trailer does come out, that it does at least try and do some sort of justice to the game. And it's going to be interesting to see how they actually get into Minecraft land. Because ever since I started playing it years ago, it always seemed to me like this was the world. Every world is, what do you call it? Randomly generated, so I would have assumed that, this would have been the world that we lived in, as opposed to, starting off in New York or Manhattan or whatever, and then jumping into, Minecraft land. It's going to be interesting to see how things go. I'm going to stick to the route where it should have stayed animated, and Jack Black and Jason Momoa could have done the voices. But, I'm glad that Mark did put in his opinion, because, it's nice to bounce those sort of opinions off of each other. So yeah, what did you guys think of the Minecraft movie teaser trailer? I know, like I says, the way the characters are designed threw me a little bit. It's the same with Human Sonic, but obviously they changed that, and it's, you know, been the best franchise ever. In terms of Minecraft movies, I don't see this becoming like a franchise, unless it reaches a gazillion dollars. Will it reach the $1 billion club? I have no idea. I don't think it will. I think the reason why the Mario movie was so successful is just the way they handled it. It's one of my favorites. I love it. It's definitely fun, although I'm still against Chris Pratt playing Mario. Charlie Day's Luigi is perfect, but in terms of, you know, Chris Pratt as Mario, I don't know, it just doesn't work. You know, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There are more reactions coming, and thank you to my guest host, Mark. Again, I will leave his channel in the description box so you guys can go and check it out. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys in the next one.